Okay, so let's take up a topic of Q card. Describe your ancestral house. Now, the hints can be where is it, who all live there, how often do you go there, and what are your memories associated with it. So, now this is a card, and the topic is written on this along with these hints, and it is given to you. Now, why do they give you these hints? Because they want to see you speaking, they want to hear you speaking, and they want to know whether you can speak coherently and fluently, as that is the first parameter on which you will be judged. Second is pronunciation, third is vocabulary, and fourth is grammar. You will be given marks in all these four parameters, and then an average will be taken, and that will be your required band score. And remember, all this, the entire interview is recorded, and it takes about 3 to 4 minutes to attempt this question. So the whole question, Q card question, is over in 4 minutes. As soon as you get this topic, then the examiner will give you a paper and a pencil to write down your points, to make rough notes, and you'll be given 1 minute to do that. And after that, you need to speak on this topic for at least 2 minutes. So you need a proper strategy for this. Okay, so let's discuss the strategy, how you should go about it. Now you're given this topic, ancestral house. You're given these hints. So now what to do? So what you need to do is, as soon as you're given a paper and a pencil, you immediately start taking down notes. Now this is a rough sheet which will be with you. And the examiner is not going to give you any marks for what you've written. It's just for you, for your use, so that you make down notes, and when you're speaking, you can remember all these points and speak confidently. Now, the simplest strategy is write down all the points for these different questions. Like the first question is, where is your ancestral place? So you tell the name, where it is, whether it's in a rural area, it's an urban area, and how much time does it take for you to reach there. Because now you have to weave a story around these points. So, and it should come in a logical flow also. So first you begin with where is it, then how long will it take for you to reach there from your current location, and how will you go there, whether by a public transport or your own conveyance. And then you also describe your place, your ancestral house, since the topic is describe your ancestral house. So describe it a bit, like is it a big building, a small building, double-storied, or a single story? Is it a house? Is it a flat? Then do you have a kitchen garden at the back? Do you have some trees? Generally people in rural areas, they have lemon trees or they have some fruit trees. Then in the front yard, at times people have a well or a lawn, and there are different things which you can talk about. Whatever is there in your house, around your house. You can also talk about the color in which the house is painted. Then we go to the next question, and that is, who all live there? So if your grandparents or uncles, aunts, cousins, nephews, nieces, some friends are living there, you can mention that. If not, then also you can mention the same, that at present there's nobody living there, but earlier my grandparents used to live there. So just be confident, be clear, and be natural in whatever you're saying. And if you relate it to yourself personally, you'll be able to answer it better, because they're asking about your ancestral house. Now we go on to the third point, that is, how often do you go there? So then you mention how often do you go? Do you go once a year? Or do you go twice in a year, or do you go very often if it is close by? And why do you go? Just think of that. Why do you go there? Do you go there to meet your relatives, or for some religious function, or wedding function, or family get-togethers? That is up to you. Now, in the fourth part, what are your memories associated with it? You can talk about your childhood memories, how your grandfather used to take you out for a walk, maybe give you some moral lectures and some values which you've still imbibed, and also take you out to a small little local shop and buy you some chocolates from there. Then you can talk about your grandmother, that she made finger licking good delicacies for you. So now finger licking good is an idiom. So you should learn a few idioms so that you talk like a native speaker. So whenever you practice a cue card topic, just look for the topic specific idioms. That will give you a higher band score. So once you've covered all these 4 points, then you also give a conclusion in the end. Just reflect on what you've already said, and you can in the end say that there are some wonderful memories of my ancestral house, and even now when I go there, I get a lot of peace and bring back a lot of loving memories for me. So that's the strategy. That is, give an introduction, explain all these points, and then give a nice conclusion. So you'll be easily able to cover 2 minutes. If you make a a circle, and make 4 quadrants in it, speak for 30 seconds on the points that you've written in the first quadrant, 30 in the second, 30 seconds in the third, and 30 seconds in the fourth. So you'll easily be able to speak for 2 minutes. Hope this was insightful and you're going to benefit from it. I sincerely hope so.